What's up guys, welcome back to Beyond the Market. I'm Skylar and today my friends Andrew and Jacob are going to be making farmers market pizzas to find out who's the best chef here at PCFMA. I picked up these 2 cheeses from Stepladder Creamery and these are going to be our main ingredient in our pizzas today. We have Lumberjack Monterey Jack for Andrew's pizza and Big Sur Brie for Jacob's pizza. Now that we have our cheeses, let's head to the farmers market to grab our toppings. All right, we're here at the Concord Farmers Market in Todos Santos Plaza. Our chefs are already here grabbing their ingredients, so let's go find them and see what they're shopping for.
So I'm gonna be going for more of a traditional pizza for today. So I was looking at the sausages earlier. Ideally, I would have gone with pepperoni, but this Italian sausage is gonna be perfect for the other ingredients that we're using today.
I'm gonna grab some onions. I'm making a caramelized onion pear and arugula pizza. I feel like the caramelized onions will be a nice complement to the Asian pear.
These pizzas sound like they're gonna be delicious. Let's head back to the kitchen and start cooking.
I got everything I need for my pizza. We ended up picking up a sausage from Sonoma Meat Company. Of course, we'll be using our Lumberjack cheese, which is very similar to a Monterey Jack. It's a great melting cheese. I'm going for something pretty traditional here. So we're gonna be using basil, mushrooms, and garlic. And we have our pizza dough resting already for about 20 to 30 minutes.
So we just got back from the market. I got all my ingredients here. I think I saw Andrew grabbing sausage, so I feel like he's making a very basic pizza. We're gonna do something a little more elevated.
The first thing we're gonna be doing is roasting our garlic. Throw a little olive oil in there. We'll need about 2 tablespoons since we're only using about 5 garlic cloves.
First thing I'm gonna do is caramelize some onions. Usually it takes a long time to caramelize onions, but I'm gonna show you a quicker way. Now the caramelized onions are gonna add a nice sweetness to the pizza. Usually with Brie, it's served with like jam or honey. So I feel like the onions will be a nice sub for that. See if we have some butter. We'll start with like half a stick.
So I like making pizza at home because you can throw on essentially kind of whatever ingredients you like. You'll see with other varieties of pizza, some people like pineapple on pizza. I think it tastes great. It belongs on pizza, especially with the ham, bacon, and I like to add jalapenos. Just a classic pizza for me, but not for everybody. All right, now that we got our garlic peeled, let's throw it into our pan with the olive oil. So we're gonna leave that for about 10 minutes, but make sure to keep checking it throughout the process just because we don't want it to burn.
Before, usually when you caramelize onions, it takes like 45 minutes to an hour. The trick here is once they get a little bit of color on them, you're gonna add a little bit of water. By adding water and cooking on a higher heat, it takes about 20 minutes or so. It is easy to burn though, if you wanna keep an eye on it. You can see how sticky these are getting. That's what we're looking for. We want that. These are looking about done. Set these to the side for now.
Oh God. So I definitely had the pan heated up a little bit too high, so I removed it just for a minute to cool down the temperature of the garlic and olive oil before I move it back onto that stovetop heat. We're looking for roasted, but not charred.
Asian pear on a pizza. It sounds kind of weird, right? I've never had it before, but we're gonna see how it turns out. Just gonna cut these into slices. It's probably more than enough for the pizza. We're making 2 mini pizzas today.
So while the garlic's cooking, I think I'm gonna start with the sausage. We're gonna be removing the skin because I prefer a nice ground sausage. So we're just gonna cut a nice little slit at the end and you can see that sausage casing separating from the inside. So we're gonna put the ground sausage into there and just wait until that garlic's done. And just like that, we don't have a sausage anymore. It's ground sausage.
So Brie's a very soft cheese. It's more so for spreading on crackers than on a pizza. So I'm gonna cut this into little chunks. See how soft that is? It's almost like a soft butter. Just cut it into pieces that will work well on the pizza.
Our sausage removed from the casing, we're gonna be cutting off the tips of the stem of the mushroom, and then we'll be just finely slicing it so it's ready to just put on top of the pizza. Our garlic has about 2 more minutes, so I'm gonna get started grating our cheese, and we'll need about a cup for that. Do people cut the rind off the cheese, or do they use it all? Because I use it all. So I'm gonna cut off what I think is about a cup. I always go a little bit less because, as I said before, if we need more, we can always use more. That's not gonna be nearly enough. I'm gonna need a whole lot more cheese.
That should be plenty.
Since our pan's back up to heat, I'm gonna add the sausage and get kind of bite-sized pizzas. That'll be great to spread over the pizza. So like I said, we're gonna be making about 2 mini pizzas since we'll be using our air fryer. We want everything to fit in there. So we're just gonna cut it in half, get one of the ends, and then we're gonna slowly start pulling apart from the center. And the reason why we want to do this instead of using the rolling pin is because we don't want the, what was the reason why? Okay.
Remember the dough. I get all the flour on my hands. We're gonna cut this in half. 1/2 for each of our pizzas. We'll start with this here. This with a little bit of olive oil. Place our Brie on top of that. Have enough for each bite. And we go on with the onions. Look pretty good. And finally, our Asian pear.
So we're almost there. We still have a little work to do.
All right, this has been preheating for about 2 minutes. Gonna throw our pizza in. See? Right in the middle. Gonna cook this for about 8 minutes. Check it out, see if it's done. Might need another couple after that, but we'll see.
Jesus. Okay. I really don't know. This is just not going well. I have no idea.
All right, what do you need?
I don't know. We're just gonna try to coax it on there gently and stay in shape. But I'm not liking how this is looking for the end result.
Hopefully Jacob's pizza is going better than this in the other kitchen.
No, I gotta figure out this situation first before I even preheat that air fryer.
I had higher hopes for yours in the beginning, but
this is not going well.
sticky bottom.
Okay, we're gonna need to do some major reshaping, but we got it onto the aluminum foil. The sauce is hopefully evenly still spread across the whole pizza, but at least we have it in the shape that we're looking for. The ingredients are all on there, so hopefully after the cooking process, it'll make for a great pizza. Notes for next time, Andrew.
Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. Pull that out. Last thing is a little bit of arugula. Adds freshness.
So now that we're at 8 minutes, let's remove the air fryer basket. So that should be nice and hot. Make sure to put it on a surface that can withstand it. Simply slide in our pizza. There we go. Make sure all the ends and little bits are touching because we want to make sure to get that crisp crust on the bottom. It's ready to go back in. And now we wait. We only need maybe 2 leaves of the basil. And simply, I just like to roll it up. That way it'll come out in those nice little slivers. Roll it up tight. You can see we get some nice ribbons. Let's remove it from the air fryer. And there you have it.
All right, both of our pizzas are looking pretty delicious. We have Andrew's over here on my left and Jacob's over here on the right. Time to take a bite and see who our winner is today. Let's bring in Chef Andrew. I see your pizza's got some mushrooms, some Italian sausage, and some basil on top. Let's take a bite and see how it turned out. That's pretty good. The crust actually got nice and soft in the air fryer. I might have to start making these at home. Very delicious. Okay. All right, next we have Jacob's Pizza. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm a little picky myself, but let's bring him in and see how this is. All right, we'll go out on yours. The caramelized onions are pretty good, and the crust came out great on both. All right, that wraps up our pizza challenge. Congrats to Chef Andrew for the win, but honestly, these guys are both winners in my books. We saw 2 different pizza recipes today highlighting fresh farmers market ingredients. Shopping at the farmers market is always fun because it gives you a chance to try something new and get creative with what's in season. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow along for more Beyond the Market content, and we'll see you again soon.